Beautiful people, you're welcome to this wonderful and amazing program, The High Life. And I remain your anchor, sandyblest. In today's edition, we should talk on the first man and the second man. Actually, the first man, the Bible made us to know that he was a living soul, but the second man is a life-giving spirit. So that means the first man had no life. Now we should talk on the contribution of the first man to humanity, to mankind. The first man actually was Adam, whom God made. But Adam caused what we call spiritual death. That is separation between man and God due to his disobedience to God's instruction to him. The Bible records in Genesis that after Adam ate of the fruits, God instructed him not to eat of. God formerly used to come down to have fellowship with him in the cool evening. But as soon as Adam violated the instruction, Adam hid himself. And God was now coming, and God began to call him, and he was now answering from afar. He was no longer in a near distance. That sin has caused a breach between that rapport, that fellowship that existed between him and God. So God had to scream his name till when he now had to come out. And I said, Lord, I heard your voice. I hid myself in case I was naked. God asked, who told thou that you were naked? Have you eaten of the fruit I commanded you not to eat? So what am I trying to say? The disobedience of Adam over God's instruction created a breach between the relationship that existed between God and man. So the first man was a sinful man. The first man was earthy. The first man couldn't exercise dominion over sin. The first man was sinful. And guess what? Now, what is the effect of that into humanity? Because Adam sinned, and he was the first man, and we all are from man, and we all are men. That sin now, we all inherited sin. It went through all human beings. And that is why every human by nature, everybody by nature is a sinner. There is no just person. There is no person who is sinless. Because what? Now you are not sinful because you did one crime or the other. You are not sinful because you did this or that. No, you are sinful because Adam first sinned. And you as a man, you inherited that sinful nature from Adam. So that caused a breach between the relationship man had with God. And that is what we call spiritual death. Relationship breached. Separation from God. So the sin of Adam caused spiritual death. Now this was so till when Jesus came, being the second man. Jesus, the Bible records in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 45, that the second man is a life-giving spirit. Do you get it? Now, the second man was not just breathed. He was not just a living soul like the first man, whom God breathed in and he became a living soul. But the second man is life himself. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. Now he came in righteousness. Of course, Jesus is sinless because he was actually God in the form, manifested himself in the human nature, and that is Jesus. Now, full of grace, full of truth, full of salvation, full of righteousness, he now came. And that is why when you accept Jesus into your life, you have accepted life. Jesus came to bring us restoration, restoring back to us the lost glory, the lost presence of God. Jesus came to save us and redeem us from sin because man can't. He had to come in the very nature of God. He had to come being a God to save the nature, the sinful man from sin. Now he restored us. He brought us salvation and he brought us righteousness and eternal life. The Bible said this is the record in 1 John chapter 5, verse 11 to 12. This is the record I have given you eternal life. And this eternal life is in my Son, Jesus. He who does not have the Son does not have life. So Jesus now is the life. Because of what Adam did, every man is by nature subject to sin, to destruction. But when you have Jesus, you are free, you are redeemed, and now you are saved. You have life working and dwelling in you. So when you accept Jesus into your spirit, into your heart, you have righteousness. No longer sin. That is why, so long as you are born again, you have received Christ into your heart. You are righteous, not by works, but because Jesus Christ, who was righteous, You accepted him into your life. So, the same way man inherited sin from Adam, the same way you have also inherited righteousness from Jesus Christ, who had no sin. Now you're born of God, you're born of righteousness. And guess what? You have eternal life because Jesus is life. So what will you do today? If you're still earthly, you've not accepted Jesus Christ into your life, you need to accept him into your life. Accept life, accept righteousness, and live in it because Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. Remember our topic, the first man, the second man. The first man was Adam, who brought sin. The second man is Jesus, who brought righteousness to you. Jesus saves. Jesus can give you righteousness only if you can believe in your heart that he is the Son of God and confess him to the Lord of your life. You are saved for life. Thank you very much. See you next time.